Hello. This is a very different video that I would usually not naturally make, I guess you would say, on my channel, but I'm doing it anyways because this is something that's kind of important to me from somebody who likes Naruto Blazing, as I'm sure you do. I'm talking to you, community of Blazing, all right? Entirety, YouTubers alike too, and Bandai Namco. This is more so me trying to fix a problem with us, Bandai to consumers, us, okay? In the beginning of Blazing's lifespan, I would say the reception to changes on the app to what people were saying were issues or what was needed from what people suggested was pretty one-to-one. The communication and the reciprocation of that was just, it was beautiful. It was great. When PvP came, it was a new aspect that kind of divided us a little bit because not too many people care for PvP. People are able to come, you know, come around and then like it. But with PvP itself and the banners that are being had, banners in general, that was when the divide started, and now we're pretty far. Like we're pretty far from each other in regards to the communication aspect and the changes aspect. And I'm trying to fix that essentially. I feel like from everything I've been saying, only from the English side, of course, I don't know how the Japan side is with the game because for one, I can't read it, so I don't know their complaints or anything like that. But from our side, there's a lot of issues with PvP, how banners are done, which is a different topic because I know there's business, but I'm going to touch on that a little bit delicately so we could have win-wins here, okay? Et cetera, et cetera. Now, this is not something that only my perspective of the game can fix. Like what I'm explaining to you, I believe is an issue and people will agree on that, but this is not the end all be all because there's other people that play this game more so than I do that have a lot more input, that is a lot more I guess constructive in certain other aspects of the game that could help. And what I want to do is take all of that together. Now I'm talking to you, Blazing community, all of that together, put it in one compiled video, and then send it to you, mobile team. I know from when we met, we have that window of communication, and I want to kind of be the one to give you what is really needed for Blazing in regards to keeping a lot of veterans and just people who are casual like me in this game, you know, wanting to play it, like not close this divide and make it so you guys are seeing what we kind of want and you could do your own implementations, ideas creatively, but you also know what we like and don't like, because that aspect's kind of like gone. I don't think you guys can see that anymore. So I'm fixing that, okay, with this movement called what am I gonna call this? Make Blazing Great Again, hashtag it. Now, content creators, excuse me, as you could tell, I was kind of talking to you guys as well in this. I would really like you guys if you could also make a video on this movement from your perspective of things that are an issue with Blazing in regards of the negatives, right? There's positives too, but if you want to say positives, you can. I'll probably make a separate video, more work for me, okay? But I guess it's good to have both for a video perspective, but I also feel like there's a lot of things that need to be fixed. So I want this to be the medium to where in your comment section, no, in your description, I think this is how that works. If you put the hashtag Make Blazing Great Again with that specific video, it makes like a light blue hashtag above your video, and then I can click in you as well all the videos that then have that hashtag where you can see everybody's problems and all that stuff, so you can see it yourself. What are issues? You can comment. Anyways, I'm gonna compile all your videos, download it on my hard drive, and damn near fill up my computer, edit it down from, I think, things that are common I'm hearing a lot or things that I could see as an issue. I'm gonna ignore the fixes as the make better pull rates, because I mean that's something else entirely that, like I said, I'm gonna touch on in a different way. But yes, so you guys, Reddit included, if you guys want to say something, I would say I suggest that this video gets spread. Like if you're someone in the community that wants this to happen, please spread this video to your nearest Blazing friend. But yeah, everybody on the Reddit, I'm gonna make an account and then I guess read it thoroughly about your guys's complaints and everything too, and then also compile that in a different way if it's different, or if it's something that's been said that's already been said in the other videos, and just make a very strong structured video getting all the problems out there so we can get it fixed. Okay, now I'm talking back to you, Bandai. Okay, hope I explained that well. If there's any questions, comment down below. Either I or someone else who understood it will answer it. Now, my complaints, which I will also put this in that video, sent to you organizedly, okay? But if you want to hear it here, let's get it. My complaint is from a PvP perspective, because that's what made me come into this. It's not a secret to anybody, right? This is what made me here invested in Blazing and interested and passionate about it to this extent. I think one of the biggest mistakes that was made is having the ability to have multiple of one units on a team. Now, I get some people like that, right? It's fun to play with that, but it's not fun to play against that. In fact, it erases all kind of proper meta game that can be developed, because that meta is unstoppable in most cases. Like, you just can't beat it, you know, unless you have something similar, like another dupe unit within your team to maybe tilt the odds, right? So within this issue, I have two things that I would suggest that could probably fix this. Number one, we take it out entirely, which I don't think you guys want that. Obviously, you want people to well out, hence why you have abilities, dupe abilities on characters that are just snapped in half most cases, or some cases it's just really good. You want people to spend more, and even on the banners where they get guaranteed units, you make it so they can do that, so they spend the money to get that. You don't want that. So taking it out is something that I'm pretty sure we as consumers are okay with, but it's not what you're okay with. So option number two, make a game mode entirely anything goes, right? Where it's set up to where you could do whatever you want, but make another game mode which is like a standard, to where within that you can essentially only have one of these specific unit on a team, and that way you could build certain teams. Certain like proper meta builds can be made, and we could, you know, counter it, make videos on it. We could structure a proper community around the PvP game mode as a whole, because we can then, like, you know, make videos on playing everything goes, anything goes, with broken teams against broken teams, or maybe somebody who doesn't know how it works and you just destroy them, but then that's their fault for joining, and then they learn, right? It creates a level of balance that can then bring PvP back to life, because you're making these beefy PvP units, all right? And I'll tell you, when the Hinata full set team was a thing, I was disgusted. It wasn't fun for me. I stopped playing for that reason around that time. And people talk about all Sasuke teams, like, for one, all second year anniversary Sasuke teams, like, that is why would you? That's Satan's plant. Okay, let me be serious again. But anyways, I think that would be amazing. Personally, you can feel free to disagree with me down below, everybody who's listening to that point, but I think that is needed. Okay, now beyond that point as well, I think that Blazing needs a little bit more of a do-over in some aspect, whether you redo the summoning animations or redo some animation. You got a different home screen that looks great, okay? But I feel like in regards to get people that are kind of getting bored of the game, something aesthetically pleasing will be cool, right? But the only way that would make that a selling point is people like us, the content creators, people that are promoting this game in a way that makes others want to play. So in regards to a visual upgrade, I will promise you this, Bandai, okay? If you go back and all my Blazing videos, you'll see the numbers are fantastic. It's really great. I don't talk about numbers like that often, but I have something to offer, okay? If we can get a visual upgrade, just some little upgrade besides the second anniversary home screen that is obvious is coming, just some bit as a confirmation of let's do this, you know, we're putting in work. I will promise you this, I'll put it on my channel, okay? And viewers, hold me to this, okay? I will make Blazing a consistent thing on my channel, and if I don't, like I said, I will put that on my channel. Like, that's it, you know, finito, got you, this is done. I will keep Blazing as an ongoing thing, write it out, as long as we have this fixed, you know, community. Cause that's what I liked watching Blazing content, you know, and I've been witnessing this a lot from the outside in, and now I would like to fix that, and I would like to get more involved with it because I haven't been before, and I'm 100% with that. So that is my promise to you, to kind of just help build something that's really cool and substantial as what Blazing has, you know, or Dokkan has, you know, make something like that here with just substantial. We already got YouTubers of note here, you know what I'm saying? We got content creators that do the damn thing every day, right? So just kind of make it more tight knit, make it like a family having a good time, and make it just a dope community out of it. But it's, you know, like, we got to have our connection back, our relationship, you feel me? And yeah, so Whether or not you take what I said in this video or you're gonna take it in the professional video, that's my takes on it. It's not much, I know, which is why I need your help, Blazing community. So, like I said again, if you have a video that is informative and helpful, if you would call it that, for this movement, hashtag in the comment section, make Blazing great again, okay? And it will then light up. I can click it along with you to see all the videos related to that topic, and then we can have something constructive going on, and we could be working together as a community, because we need to do that again. All this third-party merch and shit and hatred on people that pull certain units kind of divided us a little bit, but let's fix it. Anyways, one thing before I go, because I did mention I will talk on this a little bit about pull rates. I will say this anniversary was pretty bad in regards to pulling anything useful. That's me, of course. Step ups are cool, but at the same exact time, I understand the business perspective from that. I'm gonna think about that. Let me come back to that. I gotta think about it to structure that a little bit more. You'll see that in the personal video, just as an idea what I think could work for us, you know. But I don't think you're gonna take that with a grain of salt, because money's money, okay? But let's at least have a good app, a good game that we can stick with, okay? Anyways, I'm gone. Hopefully this helps, and I apologize, community, for abandoning y'all, and I am sweaty as fuck. If you go back from the beginning of the video to now, look at this difference, bro. I sweat so easy, it's not even funny.